Hey guys, this is Darren Pitt here, and I'd like to welcome you again to LinkedIn Mastery. And today, what we're going to be doing is looking at how to create a Facebook fan page. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, what does Facebook have to do with LinkedIn? Well, here's the thing. One thing that you have to realize is that you want to be able to create community as you're generating leads through LinkedIn. And Facebook actually has an excellent platform for creating community through their fan pages. So today, what we're going to be doing is looking at how to create a fan page on Facebook. And in later trainings, you will learn how you're going to be able to leverage LinkedIn and use the leads that you generate from LinkedIn and leverage them over Facebook's platform. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to jump over to my personal profile. And what you want to do, a quick way to find the create a page button is just to type the word create page and do a search. They ask you to continue as Darren Pitt, so I'm going to go ahead and continue as Darren Pitt. And now it brings you to the create a page options. Okay, now in order to create a page, what you want to do is you want to choose the option that best suits the purpose of your page. Now, if you actually have a physical location or business, you want to either use a local business or company. All right. If it's just for entertainment or community, you can use these. Well, I don't recommend using community or entertainment. Most people will either be branding a product if you created your own product, or marketing a product, or a public profile, okay, for an artist or a band, right? So in this case, in this example, we're going to be using public figure, all right? Now, when you create a public figure, I'm encouraging you that you want to be branding you, all right? So what you want to do is go ahead and choose the category that best suits you in terms of the purpose that you're creating this page for. And in this one, I'm going to choose business person. So I'm going to go ahead and choose business person. And what you want to do is enter a name. Now, keep in mind that any name that you enter here is going to become the name of your fan page, all right? So if you're branding yourself, you want to use your name. So let's just go Darren. Now, I have quite a bit of fan pages branded with my own name. So for this one, I'll just put Darren Test Page. All right, but you want to put your name there. And what you're going to do is click on I agree to Facebook's terms and click on Get Started. Now, once you do that, it's going to take you to this page here where you're going to be able to add a description. And your description should really be telling persons a little bit about what your page is. Now, this shows up in the About section of your fan page. So for right now, I'm just going to put a brief description. This page is designed to teach you how to market on Facebook. All right, so a brief description telling them about your page. It might be that you're a professional online marketing expert, and your page is dedicated to training persons on how to generate leads online or how to do email marketing. Or maybe you're a professional, maybe you're a insurance agent or a lawyer or a real estate agent. And the purpose of your page would be you help persons make informed decisions about when buying real estate. All right, so that's really the gist of the description that you want to put for your website. And then if you already have a website or blog, you want to definitely put that here. I'll just put my personal website, darrenpitt.com. And now they're asking, once it's a public profile, they're asking, is Darren Test Page a real celebrity or famous person? I'm going to click yes because I'm talking about myself. And will Darren Test Page be the authorized and official representation? Which is yes. Okay. And then once you do that, you want to just click on Save Info. And it brings you to the page where you can now upload a picture for your profile. Now, you could either import from a website or you can upload from a computer. I'm just going to click on Upload from a computer. I'm going to go to my pictures. I'm just going to choose a picture that I have in here. I'm just going to pick one. Now, if you're using a picture, you want to use a photo, a professional photo of yourself that will that looks good, that looks clean, all right? So I'm just going to use that one. I'm going to click next. Now, once you've done that, it brings you to your admin page for your fan page. And if you see, they have a little option down here telling you that you want to be able to generate likes. So you can actually go ahead and like your page. So at least when people visit, they see at least one person like the page. Okay. And let's go back to the page now. All right. So now we're in the admin panel. Now, there's a few things I want to point out on a fan page. Okay. The first thing I want to point out is the admin panel. In the admin panel, there's 5 basic sections. One section is notifications, and in the notifications is where you will see any activity that happens on your page shows up here. So if somebody likes your page, if they send, if they comment on your page, if they share your page, you will begin to see those notifications up here. In the messages box, if somebody sends you a direct message to your Facebook page, it will show up in this area here. This area here is for advertising, so to get more likes. So this is the area that you'll be using for promotion, and I'll do a separate training in terms of how to promote your fan page later on. But this area here is where you can quickly create an ad to promote your fan page. The insights, with insights, it shows you great in detail activity on everything that you do on your fan page. Now, as you begin to really dive into marketing, this Insights tab is going to be very valuable in allowing you to understand what your fans like, what they engage with the most, and what you need to be producing more of in order to be able to create more engagement and hopefully drive more sales or develop subscribers to your business, okay? Now, in this area here, I really like this area. This is a very neat area that once you have, if you're already on Facebook, you would have a lot of friends and so on. In this section here, you can quickly go and invite your friends to your new fan page. Now, what I do encourage people to do is that before you start inviting people, I encourage you to make sure that your fan page is completely set up. So that way when people come to your fan page, you know, they have a reason to like it, okay? Now, you have to give people a reason. So don't start inviting friends yet when you first set up. There's a couple more things that you need to do. Now, one of the first things that you need to do, if you come down here, you see the photo that we just uploaded. This is the photo here. You could, of course, you could edit or change that photo. You could take a photo or choose photos from your folder. And the other section is to add a cover. Now, the cover is pretty much a billboard for your fan page, all right? And you want to make sure that billboard looks very professional. So I'm going to go ahead. I already have some covers designed, so I'm just going to choose one that I want to use, and I'll just use one from my LinkedIn Mastery, fan page. So just so that you see how that shows up, okay? So when I click on that cover, as you can see, you have the option to reposition it. All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the lead generation. Let's put it as LinkedIn Mastery. And once you have it adjusted where you want it, you could click on Save Changes. And there you go. Got a nice professional photo. My photo is here so people can see that, and your cover page. So again, your cover page is like a billboard. This should really state what your fan page is about. It could give instructions. There are different things that you can do with this, but this is just to show you how to upload a photo to create a very nice and professional looking cover. Okay. So now, as we scroll down, remember that description that we wrote. Okay, let's say this was designed to teach us. Well, remember, this is what people are going to be saying. Now, this should be a very accurate description of what people are going to be receiving once they are on your fan page, and what when they like your fan page. Okay, and down here, the remaining part of this is pretty much the same as your regular Facebook profile. Now, in terms of setup, I mean, that's really it when it comes to setting up your fan page. I do want to point out one more thing here, but I'll talk about this in a totally separate training, which is Facebook tabs. Now, Facebook tabs are little applications that can be added to your fan page, so that way, you can drive traffic to different offers. Okay, now this area is very important for when you want to start making money with Facebook, or if there are things that you want to promote within your fan page and give people access to. Now, if I click the plus button just so that you can see it, you'll see here it gives you where you can create notes. So if there's any notes, maybe you want to put rules on in terms of how people can use your fan page. Maybe you want to upload a welcome video if they want to see to introduce yourself and introduce people to what your fan page about and what they could expect. You can do those things. And there are also apps, right? And we'll, as I said, we'll talk about that in a different training, but apps will allow you. I use apps to put up embedded capture pages in my Facebook fan page. So that way, when people click on those apps, it takes them to an offer or to a free gift, and they have the option to either opt in or be able to purchase whatever product or service that I am offering. So I hope this made sense to you. I hope you understand the power of fan pages, and in terms of why you actually need a fan page to do your social media marketing, and you do not want to be using your regular personal profile. So guys, again, this is Darren Pitt from LinkedIn Mastery, and you want to definitely head on over to Darren LinkedIn Mastery on Facebook and like this page. As you can see, I've only put this page up in the last 3 days. We're already up to 87 likes, 58 people talking. So a lot of people are finding value in the training that we're offering here on LinkedIn Mastery. And as you can see, we have a lot of tutorials that's on here already. And you can come on here and get your questions answered and check out a lot of the video training, a lot of tips and tricks that we give for marketing using social media and integrating LinkedIn in doing so. All right. So guys, hope you had a good time. Click that like button if you want to be able to get more updates on training from LinkedIn Mastery. Have a great day.